Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing I'm actually going to mess with this real quick because I just thought about it. See if I can fix this camera because it's been really whitewashed lately. Let's see here. We'll put it on that. We'll see what that looks like. Looks a little bit better. It just seems way too bright sometimes. All right, I saw these at Walmart. We had a restock. There wasn't much of anything. It's just kind of bare right now, in my opinion, on product. A lot of contender stuff is out right now. I'm just not a big fan of contenders, as I've talked about before. It just, I don't know. I ripped like one. I did football, I think. Yeah, it was football, and like I don't know. It just, and we even pulled some good CJs. They're on the eBay store right now, but it's just not my favorite set. Other than that, there's really nothing out right now. We're kind of waiting around for like mosaic basketball, I guess. So I've been into soccer a lot lately. Been watching a lot of soccer documentaries. Got a game I'm supposed to go to on Saturday for FC Cincinnati, and I saw these. Not a big fan of the repacks typically. I mean, they seem really cool in concept, of course, but more often than not, it's just the MJ Holdings, the people that do the stocking for cards. It's a way for them to dump excess product. Like that's really what it is. That doesn't mean you can't get something good in them, because what I would assume is that they're basically taking blasters and stuff that they have, a lot of in bulk that they can't get rid of because they do their sales, where they're marking stuff down and still they can't move it sometimes when it's just old and maybe the product hit's already been pulled and people just aren't buying it anymore. They come up with these repack type situations to break those blasters down and they put them into different packs, so you're going to get a bunch of different packs in here from different sets and stuff like that. The only reason I said, I'll give it a try is I haven't done soccer. We've done a couple on the channel. Wrestling, when I found that one was really neat. Ridiculously over excessive box size for what you were getting in that wrestling. This is a lot more manageable. But the biggest reason I said I'm gonna try this, these were like $9.94, so I hit $10 a piece basically, and you're getting 5 factory sealed packs in there. That's a blaster's typically 5 packs. Maybe not in soccer, you're getting a lot more packs typically, but in the bigger collected sports, football, basketball, stuff like that, you're getting 5 packs and you're paying $25 to $35 a blaster now. So I figured we'll give it a try. We'll see what's in there. You're also going to get a bunch of different years. That's another thing when it comes to these types of repacks is besides a bunch of different products that you're going across, Tops, Merlin. They got this Match Attacks, which was kind of like the card game, I think, that they did with a lot of different sports through Tops, I believe. Yeah, through Tops. You're gonna get different. You're gonna get different years. So we'll see what we have. They're heavy as shit. So I would assume that most of the packs in here are going to be more than a couple cards. So let's see what the first one has for us. Oh, and you can get extra items, which we might have got in this one, and that's probably why it was so heavy. So we're only supposed to get 5 packs. 1, 2. Wow, it's just all going to be Match Attacks. Oh, that was where they get you. I forgot. We did get this finals tin though, so that was our extra thing. Maybe that's why the other one must be so heavy too. It says bonus items seated in 1 to 2, one of 2 boxes. Wow, that right there is why this is so cheap. They're just trying to get rid of these. I think you still hit some cool cards, I guess, necessarily. The collectability is going to be probably more non-existent, I'd say. 2021 to 22, 2021 to 22. So what's the difference here? Extra. It's a different version of it. And then 2022 to 23. And then we did get just a Topps Champion League. So what was this one? Oh, it's just more Match Attacks. So that's really where they get you. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be a great rip. That's just how these go. But holy shit, I didn't expect to get all Match Attacks. I guess I should have known. Oh, that's not, that one's like bent back there. That's nice. How many was it? 12 in here? Yeah, 12 cards in here. These cool cards, to be honest. Are they stickers, though? Never bought these, so. Fabinho. Hey, Harry Kane. These cards feel so weird. A manager? They even have manager cards? Rafael Varane for mega value. This is kind of key. I mean, this is cool looking. I'm not gonna lie. As much as it's still for $10, it's fun. You know, $10. Even though this is all I'm getting, apparently, is these pretty much these match attacks. But this one's stuck to the other card. I was like, this one seems thick, but no, it's just stuck to the card in front of it. Jamie Vardy, man of the match. Hakan Calhanoglu. Cool looking one. Topps Heritage. And Jude Bellingham for Stars of 2021. All right. Still, obviously, we weren't buying this and hoping to get a bunch of this match attack stuff, but they look kind of cool. I mean, they got a lot more, I don't know. They draw my interest a lot more than some of the boring ass cards we get nowadays. Some cool looking cards there in the back. Is this app? I would assume this app's still active. I don't know though. Why do these why do these card companies love to collate them back and forth? Oh, okay, so up in the top here we got the like league they're from, I think. We got a cool like cracked ice here in the back. I'm not trying to reveal it, but man, some of these cards like to stick together. Okay, so that one was this one. Leon Goretzka, midfield masterclass. Lorenzo Pellegrini on this kind of like cracked ice. Kind of neat. Andy Robertson. That one's a neat one too. Man of the match. Kind of like got a, I don't even know, like kind of velocity looking, but I don't even know what you would call that one. Wonder if you can get any type of like numbered cards in these, since this is my first time ever opening this type of stuff. As always, if you're new to the channel, I've been getting into soccer, and so the people we're looking for is like Holland, of course, Mbappe, any of the OGs. You know, it'd be cool to get like a David Beckham or Ronaldo. Jordan Henderson, signature style. And they're everywhere. Like, so I flip it over and then it's only flipping certain ones over. So it's just like, it doesn't really matter what I do here. Just like their team logo. Interesting. Okay, what do we got here? Nabil Fekir. And another man of the match, Mirelem Pinjanic. I think those are really cool looking, for sure. All right. So far, Harry Kane, I think, is the only person that I've been like, oh, I know that name. Which isn't really saying anything because I'm just so new to it. All right, what do we? Let me flip those. That should be there. We go. These ones. This was like the newest one, I think, right? Yeah, 22 to 23. Because I was like, these definitely look a little different than past ones we were opening. Hey, man, you. Warrior, David Alaba, Pierre Emil, Enforcer, Man of the Match, Signature Style, Thiago Alcantara, and then Emil Forsberg for the midfielder. I think he's a midfielder. I'm not sure what this card would be though. Trying to see what the logo looks like. It almost looked like the New York Red Bulls, which I know it's not because that's MLS, but they were okay. Those cards were interesting. Let's see what this let's see what the 2021 to 22 tops has for us. So this is only gonna be 6 cards, Champions League. Got some color in the back. Neymar Jr. Take that. Some type of color back there. Rookie card there. Eric Garcia and Leroy Sane on like a throwback. That's cool. I like when they do that. Throwback style there forward. That's neat. Okay. The road to it's UEFA Nations League Finals. Green match winner mini tin. That's Luke Modric, right? And then that's Grealish. I'm not sure who that gentleman is. One gold limit. There's 30 cards in here and one gold limited edition card. Interesting. Featuring special parallels, rare chrome shield cards, ultra rare autographs. There's 3 different tins. There's the red, green, and the blue. This is the green. All right. Well, let's set this aside. We're going to see what's in this next one. It should be the same. It's pretty heavy, too. So I assume it's got one in there, too. So hopefully we at least get a different one, and hopefully we get some new packs. Okay, we did get some different packs. We got some select here. It does look like we got a lot of... did we get a different color? We did. We got blue. So we got Ronaldo on there, and that's the only guy that I'm familiar with. The guy in the front kind of looks familiar. I just don't know who it is. So this is how this is going to be. I feel like this is how most of these repacks are. You get one pack that isn't the pack they're trying to get rid of. Like, they're trying to get rid of these. Nobody's buying this, so they're just putting it, like, at mass in these repacks, and then they put one random of something else. So select being the good one here, or the other one was the tops, just the tops. Let's see what ones we got here again. 2022. This one's what, 21? Yeah, 21, 22. This was the extra. So it's literally the same breakdown we just had. Let's start with our better pack. This is only going to be 4 cards here. Let's see what we get. So is that a mezzanine? I'm not sure. Let's see. Our terrace. Yeah, theirs are named differently. So I guess maybe that's their concourse. I'm not totally sure. Jamie Vardy again. Gabriel Jesus. So this should be like their David Raya on the Select Stars Prism. Nice. Let's see, what was the differences here? They give you one of each, I think. So you got a mezzanine. This should be field level. Yeah, field level, mezzanine, and terrace. I think terrace was their concourse. Foosball. I bought these. They're like, they're like MJ Holding repacks. and I don't obviously typically buy them because we know they're just junk. But they're this was like $9.94, so $10. You get 5 packs. Now, granted, I just totally ignored the fact that I forgot about match attacks. Like that's all that's pretty much in these, besides your one random premium pack. So we're getting just a lot of these, but I don't know. Still at $10, the chance to maybe grab an auto or something. Fuck it, why not? Because you could get autos in these potentially. It's obviously extremely unlikely. They're like stuck together. And also, as much as these are kind of silly, they're kind of cool looking. I love that they collate back and forth every 2 cards. It drives me absolutely insane. It's got manager cards in these too, which is hilarious. I think I'm stuck to this card. I really love this one. This, I don't know, this, I think it's called Mega Value, is the name of this, like, insert or parallel or whatever you want to call it. They look neat to me. Hey, Vinny Jr. Alexander Isak or Isaac for Stars of 2021. And Aymeric Laporte, man of the match. Yeah, but for anybody that's been like, oh, those look neat, maybe I should grab some of these. $10 is cheap, so I just feel like why not? Fuck it. Give you a little, scratch for the rip and itch. But you're buying a match attacks box. That's what this is. Like that's all that's in here. Some of them. So like this was 21, 22. These next 2 packs, I think. No, there's a 22, 23 there. So there's mainly I was getting 21, 22s, and then I think one or at least one 2023. This was what year is this? I'm not sure what year's this. These tins are. Apparently they got 30 cards plus one gold. We're gonna open those last. They're like the extra if you happen to pull a box that has an extra thing, which mine both did because I think they're just trying to get rid of Kai Havertz on the signature style. Clement Lenglet, defensive warrior. Angel Di Maria. Mitchell Baker. I really think I like these. They're like I said, they're kind of like a velocity, but it's definitely not. Almost like paint spatter. That's neat looking. Every 2 cards you gotta turn around. It's like Chronicles. Said that it's gonna make a liar out of me now. Look at that. Hey, Manchester City. Leon Goretzka, midfield masterclass. Rodrigo on the signature style. Wow, that's gorgeous. Diego Deme. Then a Ben Johnson on the next gen. Is this like numbered? See, I don't think they have numbered in these or not. I don't know. I don't know if it specifies anything on the back. Let's see. It does actually. So they definitely do have some breakdowns. There's gold one of ones too. In at least this pack. Obviously, this is a different year, but this is a gorgeous looking card. Don't seem like it's numbered in any way, but it looks great, and it's obviously a. It seems like it's not like the other ones we've gotten where it's like a cracked ice. Let me see if I can find one real quick here. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to, but the other cracked ice just looks normal. I thought, but no, this one's the same color, so never mind. I'm just incorrect. Yeah, that one's the same color. This one just looks more blue, maybe because he's got a blue uniform. It's gorgeous though. All right. Last match attacks loose pack. Then we got the foils. This is a 2023. Where this flips should be right here. No Holland yet. SS Lazio. Man City again. Was that match winner? Pierre-Emerick. Stopper. That's the first time we've gotten that insert, so that's obviously probably exclusive to goalies. Next gen. Man, that one's an interesting foil. Manuel Ugarte. And then Lataro on the Topps Heritage. That foil is new. Don't feel like we've seen that one. Once again, I don't even know where the numbering would be. I don't see any on there. It might just be some special type of foiling. Topps likes to do that. Have a lot of different foilings, and then you have no idea what one's what. But here's all our like color or different foiling or inserts, so it's pretty nice with those attacks cards. Okay, now we'll open up these tins and see if there's any potential there. I mean, we're supposed to get one gold limited edition card in every one of these tins. So okay, so we didn't get the red one. I think was the other one, right? Yeah, red, green, and blue. Who was on the red one? I'm not sure. I don't think I recognize anybody that was on the red tin. All right, we'll do this one first. I recognize more people on that one. I can't remember who this gentleman is, but he definitely looks familiar. I don't know if you're still in here, Cozy. The guy on the front of this looks familiar. I just can't think of who it is. If I can even get this tin open, we may never know what's in these tins. Holy. Okay. Finally. Okay, so I'm guessing the gold card is in the back. I didn't know if it would be like its own separate thing. Yeah, I don't know. That guy does look familiar. I just don't know who it is. All right. See if... Okay, so... Like, hopefully it doesn't have the gold the wrong side or something. Why are some backwards? Dusan Valhovic, match winner. So this is my gold limited edition, I guess. It says limited edition, so. So the rest of these should just be a bunch of base then. I don't know though. Garth Bale? Maybe it sounds familiar. I don't know. Definitely looks familiar. Why There's some backwards. Hey! I thought I was only supposed to get one. I'm confused. So this is Jack Grealish, which I'll take that. Take that. Gareth. I don't know. I guess you would assume that this is the gold card because it's all gold. Um, take Grealish though. All right, cracked ice on Matt Doherty. Into some more like foils. Hey, there's a good pack. A green Luca. Modric. Man, I got some interesting foils here. Leon Goretzka. Can you read Bruno Fernandez? That's Kevin. Yeah, that's De Bruyne. Hell yeah. I was like, hey, I kind of look familiar. All right, so there was people that I was familiar with in that pack, especially people that we pulled on like the um, non-base that I was familiar with. So that was nice. All right. Now let's open this guy. This one I was a little bit more familiar with. That's Grealish and that's Modric. Not familiar with the guy in the center though. Oh, there we go. I don't know. It's a fun rip. $9.94, I think, is what it was. Like I said, it was about $10 a box. You know, you're not gonna get nothing crazy, but if you're just ripping to itch, like, or itching to rip, like I am, it's nice. I'm not gonna pronounce that name right, so I'm gonna be nice and not butcher it. Lithuania. Raphael Varane. That was our gold limited that time. Is that Jan Bednarik on the International Star? Cracked Ice. Sandro, Raphael, David, Abba. Giorgio, it's hard to see it. Chileni, Virgil von Deech, Jacob Motor. Okay, yeah, definitely didn't hit anything crazy. I don't feel like, but it was a fun little rip. And now I am not curious. I know exactly what I would get if I bought some of these. I'm gonna get a bunch of match attacks. Which, like I said, every one of these repacks that MJ Holdings does, it's to dump stuff that nobody's buying, and so you're always going to get a lot of a certain thing, like a certain set that is just the one they can't move, and that for soccer is apparently match attacks. So like that's what you're going to get in bulk inside of these, and you're going to get one other premium set like we got select in this second box. First box we just got a normal tops. So you're just gonna always get like if it's 5 packs, you're gonna get 4 of the ones you don't want and that nobody wants really, the match attacks, and then you're gonna get a premium. What's going on, Bex? So that's how these repacks work. I still feel like for $10, it's a fun little gamble, and like I said, if you are itching to rip something, not too bad. Definitely some cool looking cards when it comes to the match attacks. I've never ripped match attacks. I mean, there's some cool foilings. Really love these cracked ice. It seems like blue seems to be just the normal color for it. I thought it might be a different, but that's what we got on all of them, and I love blues. There's some cool foilings on these. This one was really interesting. That foiling, I've never in my life seen that. But we didn't get any numbered cards, no autos, nothing like that. This was a nice insert throwback. These ones were cool. The man of the match looked really good in the back with the blue and yellow. Yeah, these were all the parallels and inserts we got. I did like the out of this world, and then the mega values. I don't know if it's just the black and green. I like those, but those were kind of cool. These were the people I was more familiar with: Kevin De Bruyne, Luca, Grealish. I got him on the gold limited edition, so that's nice. Fortunately, like they're all banged up on the corners, but it's whatever. They're gonna go to the PC. I guess these are two different, maybe from two different sets. I can't remember if one was like 2023, one was 2021. Vinny Jr., Neymar, Harry Kane. Those are just people that I was a little bit more familiar with. Um, but that's gonna be it for this stream. Quick basic one. We were just opening this. I had picked this up. Like I said, I had a restock at my Walmart, and there's just really not much out right now. I think we're kind of all waiting around for, we're seeing the tricklings of optic and stuff, but I've ripped plenty of that when it comes to like basketball and football. So contenders is kind of the thing right now, and I'm just not a fan of contenders. I think it's pretty, not even a mid set, honestly. I think it's pretty low tier to be fair on my personal opinion of it. Um, so I guess Mosaic's kind of what we're sitting around waiting for. I've pre-ordered a little bit of the basketball, so we can hunt some Wemby. I don't think, from what I saw, I think there was like maybe there was a checklist out already for it. I highly doubt that, but maybe it was just stating what's going to be in it, not necessarily an actual checklist. And I didn't see Razzle Dazzles unless I missed it. But stained glass is obviously in. What was some of the other ones? I'm trying to remember what the other inserts, the big like case hit ones were. Because usually Razzle Dazzle is what you're one of the big ones you're hunting. Um, but I feel like when I was reading up on it, it didn't specify that. It said other things, but not that. So that's kind of what we're waiting around on. And I've just been getting into soccer a lot lately. So when I saw these there for $10 a box to get 5 packs, plus you potentially get something extra, which we did in both of these, um, it was kind of nice. The match attacks aren't sought after, I don't think, very much, but the potential to maybe grab an auto or grab a numbered card of somebody for your PC, or even to sell to make back your money is just a lot easier. I feel like on a $10 buy in than spending the 30 bucks of blasters of basketball and football and stuff and getting way less cards. So that's just my personal look right now on a lot of the hobby. So when it comes down to it, buy what you love, buy what you enjoy. Um, that's the point of it. I know it 100%, as we all kind of know, but maybe people don't want to vocally say out loud. It's gambling 100%, for the most part, unless you're just buying what you love and you're going to enjoy what you get regardless. I mean, it is still gambling because you're hoping to get something big. Um, but I think a lot of people have lost the joy of collecting and opening cards and finding neat cards, not necessarily a card that's like, holy shit, this card's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars or whatever. That's a cool thing to do, obviously. It's like hitting the lottery. Anybody wants to do that, but I just love to get to see cool cards, and like some of these foils, like I said, some of these parallels are just really neat. So to spend $10 a box for that experience, and then the potential that, hey, maybe you do get somebody you really like, and maybe you do get a parallel or a numbered card that does have some value to it, is always nice. But I feel like the entry fee for you personally shouldn't always be about value. I know that's not always going to be the case for everybody, but for me personally, I enjoy just seeing what new cards are out there and stuff. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it for this stream. I'm going to go back to being lazy and watching some TV. I've been watching The Bear. I just started watching that show. Today is my first day off in like 32 days. I have not had a day off since May something, the end of May. So I started 2 jobs, which finally put my 2 weeks notice in last week for one of the jobs. So I'll be back to having some more free time. I got a lot of videos that I need to edit. I filmed a bunch. I just haven't had the time to sit down and edit, and the motivation to sit down and edit would probably be the better way to say it. So hopefully